Hello everyone, my name is VR English and I do commentaries among other things. And this is a run and gun 29-1 TDM commentary as it says in the title, with no big kill streaks on. I'm rolling 2, 3, 6 or 3, 4, 7 depending on how you look at it. I'm using the MPL Warlord and with red dot silencer to show you guys something a little bit different. I think my first gameplay was a 62-0, which I don't care what anyone says, is an incredible thing. This might be the Spectre. I might be wrong. You can tell me. You can tell me whether I'm right or wrong in the comments. I'm sure I'll find out. That's the only death in the video. See me die now, and now you get to see me do some serious ownage. First little thing I want to say is I've changed my views on this since then. Spy planes win games. That's the MPL, I was right. So spy planes win games is the motto that my friend Bound came up with, and I think it's something that's worth bearing in mind, especially if you're going to play by yourself. Is that if you have a spy plane on, especially with hardline, you're going to get some kills, and you're going to get the hardline, and your whole team is going to know where there is, and even people who are terrible, if they know someone is there before they know where you are, you're going to have an advantage, so that's worth bearing in mind. Hanoi is originally, I think I'm reaching the end of my initial levels in this. But I've played this game quite a lot. It's quite bad, I must admit. This was one of those maps that I found initially very hard, but it's prone. You could very easily just camp this map out and just not see anyone. So I think the key to this map, if you want to run around, is you really want a silencer, and if you don't want to run around, sit somewhere sensibly. And I know that a lot of people are like, "Ooh, camping is terrible," but this game isn't so easy anymore. In that it's not so easy to get a very high kill streak just from running around and getting your predator. Yeah, you have to really work for it. So I am telling you, camping is okay. I actually said that. I'm not taking it back. Some of the best people I know I've ever played with, I think they'd willingly admit that they camp because it's just a smart way to play sometimes. I'm not saying that if you're playing an objective game and you're on a fence and you're sitting in your spawn, that is not the right thing to do. That is a selfish thing to do, not helping the team, not helping anyone. You're not even learning how to play the game. That is not the correct way to play. But if you're playing team deathmatch, there's nothing wrong with doing what I'm doing right now and sitting in that window. That's all I'm going to say. So at this point, I don't really know the map too well, but now, as in during the gameplay, but now I can tell you that it's really quite a well done map, and the objectives are well done for demolition. I'm not a huge fan of domination on this map, but I also think that the spawns on this map are one of the most reasonable maps for spawns in the whole game, because they are a little bit more reliable. Because in other maps you get spawned behind, but in this one, if you have a good area where your team are looking, they're not going to be spawning behind you, which I think is really good. And so there's, oh wow, I must apologise. I thought I had 236 on, and I lied. I horribly lied. I have a Huey. I don't think I do very well in it though, so don't shout at me. This won't ruin my life. You won't hate me forever and never speak to me again. This is cool times. I also got another game in this today, so it is repeatable. Going 32-2, using a very similar setup. I use the AK-74U, which I think if you're having a hard time, or if you just want to do really well and you want to run around, is easily the best gun in the game to do that. I think a lot of people in forums are saying it's overpowered, and I think they've done a fairly good job of answering, but it's definitely the way to go. And if you can see my chopper gunner, bam! There's a big spawn point down there. There's a little square on the map, and people spawn near there. And there we go. There's my chopper gunner gone. Don't need to scream at me anymore. I'm really sorry for getting it wrong. But I have lots more stuff coming your way. And if you want, tell me what subjects I should talk about, because right now I'm talking about the gameplay. I know this is a brand new game, so I think that's the right thing to do. I think RCs are really fun as well, by the way. And I'm not saying that you're a horrible sinner, because I've got 2 double kills with my RCs this game for using them. But I just think that on the whole, I'm going to get another one from this hardline. But on the whole, you just help your teammates so much more with a UAV, which is also a spy plane. I keep on saying that wrong. But check out this fun times. Check out this fun times. I guess if you're playing by yourself, or if you're playing against a team of ghosts, it's all about the counter UAV. For me, counter UAV is my favourite kill streak. Perhaps Blackbird is better. If you're good enough or you're confident enough to get a Blackbird, I would always recommend it. It's just so amazing. You're just like, oh, I can see where everyone is. And in all the recent, I've been reading the reviews for this game, and they're like, oh, Blackbirds are awesome, and they really are super cool. And if you haven't done the campaign mission with, there is a campaign mission with the Blackbird in. That's not a spoiler. It's brilliant, and I recommend putting the time in just for that. I think there's like a whole other game in there that I could have put in there, and I didn't. So there you go, game over. No one said I mumbled too much in the last one. I made some notes in this, but not huge notes, and I've got lots more coming. My friend Rogue Ghost has been amazing. Speak to you guys soon. VR English out.